Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Atlanta, Georgia. I am so happy to be looking at you. My name is Boyan Boyan, and this is UAW Titans. And joining me in the commentating booth is my good and long-term friend in this business and in general, Mr. Flagship.
Thank you, Boyan, for that very kind introduction, buddy. I guess you're going to have to start getting used to that, aren't you, when you take this show over?
Well, it's just a matter of moving one step at a time to make sure that everything is good.
All right, Koyon, so making their way out to the ring now. We saw them last episode of Titans. Sam and Monty, they took on the Saturday Night Girls, and apparently these two liked working with each other. They felt like they made a great team, and as it turns out, as you can see, Koyon, they seem to have something very much in common in terms of their past.
Now, are you talking about just the fact that they are dressed in orange jumpsuits? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that these two ladies have served time in federal penitentiaries for various crimes. And so here they are in the UAW. So we'll see how it goes for them here. Hopefully they don't continue with their life of crime and they can kind of turn it around for themselves here. But we will see, Koyon. I mean, there's no promises. Now, of course, their opponents in this match are Tiana and Tammy. And that's Tammy in the ring right now. And as you can see, those two have not improved their look from the last time we saw them, even though those two have very much worked together in the past.
Well, it doesn't always work out, man, that people want to get together and stay together. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work. It's true with every relationship.
That's absolutely a fact, Koyon. You are right. So now, Tammy going right to work on Monty. Monty, I think, is a little bit bigger than Sam, her partner. But the tag team's name is Hard Time, and they are going right to work on Tiana and Tommy. Or Tiana and Tammy, I'm sorry, I said that completely wrong.
Now Tiana is tagging into the ring, and we will see if she can do anything against Monty, but right now she's not.
Monty putting Tiana on the leash, but it looks like Tiana's going to fight back with some elbows to the gut. Fighting back against Monty, not letting herself be intimidated by a much bigger Lady Titan. I don't know why I didn't notice this when we saw her perform last week, Koyon, but yeah, Monty, I think that we might be able to consider her one of our Lady Titan powerhouses just looking at her. I mean, would you agree with that?
She certainly seems very muscular for a lady. I'm completely sure that is a lady.
Well, I don't know that I would call her a lady, but certainly is female, Koyon, so her partner's mocking Tiana. Now Sam going out after her, stomping on her on the outside of the ring. There's something that tells me, Koyon, that these two are very comfortable with that sort of environment. Tiana fighting back, though. Sam grabbing that leg and dropping an elbow. Wow. I'll tell you what, Sam just going right to work, but they better not forget about the count here. Now Sam thrown back in the ring by Tiana. Well, Koyon, I tell you what, though. I tell you, I thought Sam and Monty did pretty good against the Saturday Night Girls. I was actually highly impressed with what they were able to do. And I remember commenting that I felt like they might actually, be halfway serious and be trying to get something going for themselves. Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say that, they listened to what I said, but I certainly think they would have come to the same conclusion. Because here they are. Tammy all over Monty, though. Going to work on her. Tammy not letting herself be intimidated either. That's the thing about Tammy and Tiana. They are quite brave, Koyon.
Brave or foolish, one of the two. Her arms just got wrapped up in the rope there, so there was no way the referee was going to allow that submission to stand.
Wow, look at that, Koyon. I think Sam is just enjoying, no, Monty is just enjoying tormenting Tammy here. That's exactly what I think is going on.
Well, they do not seem like very pleasant women. So if that is the case and they are not nice, it would not surprise me a bit to find out that they were doing all this just to be mean. I would find that very tragic for them, but well.
All right, now Sam and Monty setting up Tammy for something here. Yeah, double back suplex. So they executed that like a well-seasoned tag team, Koyon. I think that these guys might have been working together perhaps much more than last week and today. I think that there's a possibility that these two have trained together quite extensively, and nobody really knew much about it. There's Sam with that move that she was using on Anna and Izzy in the last match. Very reflective of something Trashy would do. Tammy trying to get out of there, though. Sam going for the eyes. Oh boy, they are relentless, I'll tell you that, Koyon. But if these two girls' background is what they're, showcasing here, I'll tell you what, Koyon, to be being tough, well, that's going to be part of it. Tammy executing an interesting plan to get over and tag out to Tiana, throwing Sam out on the apron and then just basically taking that time to go tag out. Interesting. And Tiana is on fire, Koyon.
Well, I hope that she can get something done. Now, where is Tammy going? Please tell me that she's not running away. Okay, good. There she is. She can.
Tiana now whipped into hard time territory. Just wait a minute, where are they setting for up here, Koyon?
Oh, my lordy! Incredible move by Sam and Monty of hard time. 1, 2,
and that's it, Koyon. Hard Time has taken their debut match. Get the replay here. We can see one of those moments when Tammy and Tiana were on top of it briefly. But for the most part, yeah, look at this move right here, Koyon. Wow, that's amazing. Now, you can't tell me that they threw that together since last week. Let's have one more look at it from a different angle, Koyon. This move here, I tell you what, that is brutal, man. Oh my God. Oh. That's just one of those things that hurts to see. Okay, that's what happened. Tammy's tried to come in and save her, but I'll tell you what, these girls here, the Hard Time girls, they did a job on them.
We'll be back in a moment. Please enjoy this word from our sponsors.
Sooner or later, you're going to try a white owl. And when you do, we gotcha.
Welcome back, UAW fans. My name is Koyon Boyan, and I am here with my longtime good friend, Mr. Black Quasar.
Thank you, Koyon, for that intro. And there she is, Alita Stone. So this is going to be an interesting match, Koyon. Just the way the brackets worked out. We're going to see it again later tonight. One more time, but just the way the brackets worked out, we've got two competitors, two Lady Titans facing each other in this match and one later that under normal circumstances, let us say, would never have a reason to face each other. You know, perhaps they have certain things in common. I don't know. I don't want to speculate too much. I'm just saying, Koyon. For anybody that's not sure what I mean, because you need your hand held, what I mean is two bad guy girls, two heels. Okay? Alright, back to the show now.
You are funny sometimes, Mr. Freedom.
I tell you what, Alita Stone has this ritual that she goes through, though, every time she gets in the ring. But I'll tell you what, Koyon, speaking of ritual...
Oh, my lordy, no, 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 no. Why this, Mr. Quasar? Oh, no, why this? Why could you not do this on KILLZONE? Oh, my God.
Sorry, Koyon, it's just the way it worked out. The goal tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is to get through the rest of round 2 for the championship brackets and then finish round 3, and we will know who our competitors will be in Body Bash. So, Koyon, we've been given a mission by UAW President Charles Wordsworth to get this done, man. And there she is, Koyon, Perceptor. Koyon, you okay, man?
I just don't know what to say, Mr. Quasar. There is something about this woman that is far above and beyond creepy, and I can't get my arms wrapped around what it is. It's a feeling that I am getting. There is something about her that is very dark. This is not an act that she's putting on, Mr. Quasar. That is what I'm trying to say. You are looking at the real woman, the real Perceptor. Whoever she is, she's calling herself Perceptor now.
Are you suggesting, Koyon, that perhaps this woman is actually a real person and Perceptor's the character she plays in?
Well, Mr. Quasar, I am not suggesting that.
I just don't follow Koyon. I'm sorry. I wish I could, brother. I just don't. So we're talking about the ritual that Anita Stone went through to get into the ring, but how short my memory is, Koyon. Look at the ritual here. Anita Stone not even in the ring right now. She's like, okay, just let her get this out of her system, I guess. So Perceptor is in the ring and she is ready for Alita Stone. And I'll tell you what, Koyon, this match, I've been watching Miss Stone very, very carefully, going all the way back to when she first showed up on Titans here. Perceptor going right to work on her, using that massive size advantage. But as I was saying, Alita Stone, I have seen her improve gradually each time I have seen her. And I think that this girl has a bright future ahead of her, Koyon.
She's got to get through this match first.
I'll tell you who doesn't have any respect for Alita Stone is Perceptor there. I'll tell you what. She is just going right to work on Miss Stone. Alita Stone with a drop kick right to her face, and she didn't go down, Koyon. She didn't go down. She's got a claw. No, something. What is she doing? Going for a pin now.
Oh, my lordy, I was hoping that was it. Just so it could be over with. It would not hurt my feelings if I never was in the same building with this woman again.
Man, you really are passionate about this, man. You really are. She really does freak you out, doesn't she?
Did you think that I was kidding?
I mean, I didn't know.
If everything goes well, Alita Stone will continue to show her improvement and will actually win this match and put Perceptor out of
the competition so that we do not have to see her again. So is it official then, Koyon, in this particular case? Stone. Absolutely. I would root for anybody that was against Perceptor. She's pornographic to me, Clad. Hey man, you called me Clad. You didn't say Mister before you said it. I appreciate that, brother. I did what? Oh my god. Oh my lordy, my apologies. No, dude. I've been telling you since we've got reunited. Just call me Clad, man. We've been friends since the 80s. It's cool. You don't have to call me Mr. Quasar, brother. Alright, now Perceptor and Alita Stone outside the ring, but Perceptor is all over Alita Stone. Oh, man. Driving and dropping and slamming her spine first into the apron there, Koyon. Man, right into the wall. Look at that. Looks like Perceptor is very comfortable outside that ring. Okay, Alita Stone jumping back in the ring before the count hits 10. She is immediately taken back down again by Perceptor, who is solidly in control. 1, 2. Alita Stone kicking out. Get up, Alita Stone, do something, oh my lordy! Alright, Alita Stone yanking. Looks like she's waiting for her to stand up there, Koyon. What she got in mind here? Nice move by Alita Stone right into the ropes, though. Pulls that away. No, Perceptor didn't even get a 1 count out of that. That's impressive, Koyon. Impressive is not the word that I would use to describe it. Stone successfully getting Perceptor off of her feet. Perceptor on the apron. And Alita Stone with a driving spear into her. And now she's chasing her out of the ring. Come on, Alita Stone, do something. 2. Now taking Perceptor over to the wall again, throwing her into the wall. And a bulldog. Alita Stone solidly in control now. Now Alita Stone once again driving Perceptor's face into the wall and walking around. What's she gonna do? It looks like she's picking Perceptor up. They better watch the count here. Throwing Perceptor back into the apron again. Alita Stone jump back into the ring. Throwing Perceptor back in, and now...
9.
What is she doing, Koyon? Alita Stone just left. I don't believe it. I don't understand it. She was solidly in control of this match. Look at Perceptor there. She could have easily won the match at that point, Koyon. Why would she do that? She did it because she was deviled by Perceptor. I am telling you, Koyon. Alright, well anyway, here are the replay. That was strange, ladies and gentlemen. Alita Stone was solidly in control there, and it looked like really making a comeback. Both cutting it very close on the time, and she actually threw Perceptor into the ring to save her from the count, and then walked away. It's the strangest thing I have seen in a long time. All right, well, we'll be back in a moment. Please stand by for more UAW Titans.
Bert, what do you say to Martini and Rossi?
Yes. Yes. To Martini and Rossi on the runs. Say yes.
Yeah.
All right, folks, welcome back to UAW Titans. That's Easy Money in the ring, making his UAW debut. And I gotta tell you, Koyon, I kind of pity the poor guy. He is up against a true UAW beast. That is the Constrictor.
I'll tell you what, I think it is so good to see Mr. Constrictor back in the ring.
I'll tell you what, Koyon, the UAW has never before been a more dangerous place. We've got the likes of Eternal Darkness, Bloody Bone, and Captain Slaughter. We've got the Dark Militia Rising and the Max Effort family in general. Never forget Perceptor. Never forget the Ravagers, Koyon. There is a lot of evil, and it just makes me sleep a little better at night. Knowing that man right there is one of the guardians of the light in the UAW. Longtime best friend of Radioactive Warrior and former founding member of the Slaughterhouse. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Constrictor. All right. What do you think of all them new tattoos that Constrictor got himself hooked up with there, Koyon?
And I think that you know very well how I feel about tattoos.
That they're pornographic.
Yes, because they are against my personal beliefs. But you know what I do believe is that Constrictor just showed off some massive star power strength.
That's how Constrictor led with his match on KILLZONE, actually. When he was up against Paul Victory, the very first thing he did was made the statement that he just made with Easy Money right then. Easy Money, I tell you what, this is his UAW debut. Wait a minute, now what's this? Whatever it is, Constrictor looks ready for it. Give me a break. What's that idiot doing out here? What is Downtown Max coming out here and interfering? Oh my God, Koyon, do you think that... Okay, Koyon, I gotta tell you this. You may not know this, but Downtown Max fancies himself a wrestler.
Okay?
It occurred to me that in his mind that was a challenge to Constrictor, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, Downtown Max, no. Brother, please, I implore you, let that thought go. Do not even consider challenging Constrictor. You will die. Well, I can't lie, I'll tell you what. Downtown Max has some cojones, I'll tell you what. Okay, so Constrictor rather solidly putting away Easy Money. You're looking at some of the replay. Yeah, it's just no. Easy Money, I'll tell you what, he's gonna have to do a little work. Maybe Downtown Max will take him and make him a part of the Max Effort family at that point. But you believe Downtown Max can repair anybody or fix anybody or elevate anyone. He is absolutely an amazing manager.
I will agree with you, Mr. Koivar. It does make me feel a little better knowing that Constrictor is up there and he stands as a sentinel along with the likes of Radioactive Warrior, Paladin, and Shadow, and so on.
Now Max is still out here. Yeah, Constrictor's just like, yeah, all right, ladies and gentlemen, so Constrictor continues his streak with his UAW return. We'll be back in a moment.
Let Maxie Marco in your face. Some face you won't.
All right, folks, welcome back to Titans. Now, this is going to be an interesting match, Koyon, like that one earlier between Perceptor and Alita Stone. This one's going to be even more interesting because this one is between two Lady Ravagers. So right there, coming to the ring right now for her round 2 match is Trashy. Trashy is a patched-in member of the Ravagers. We're going to find out, I think, in this match a little bit more about how the ranking system works in the Ravagers, perhaps, Koyon. Perhaps we will get some insight to that. You know, how they kind of class people, whatever. How do people get chose to come out to music that they want to come out to? That sort of thing. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. All right, and here she comes now. Belladonna Evans, a.k.a. the Black Widow. Belladonna Evans, of course, is the very first ever Lady Ravager. Why do you think it is that she goes so dark, though? I mean, why? She's not that bad. Well, I think Belladonna... I'll tell you what I do know, Koyon. There was a period of time where she was kind of the dark, weird one, Belladonna was. And then out of nowhere, Perceptor came on the scene. Belladonna looks relatively tame compared to her. All right, so Belladonna Evans in the ring, and this, like I said, folks, is gonna be a very interesting match. Any chance I get to see chinks in the armor of the Ravagers, I will take. All right, so now Belladonna Evans, Ravager Trashy, Ravager Black Widow. They are going to meet in the center of the ring, and we're going to see what happens. These two absolutely talking some smack to each other. I'll tell you what I think, Koyon. We are about to witness a bloodbath here. Fans look ready for it. Belladonna, wait. What? What just happened, Koyon? Even the ref didn't understand it. What? Oh my God. I wish that the Trashy was up on our feet so quickly. She was just really hit hard by Belladonna. Koyon, we've all been rooked. All right, folks, we'll be back after this commercial word.
But surely, Starkist don't want tunas with good taste. Starkist wants tunas that taste good.
That's for me. Sorry, Charlie.
All right, folks, welcome back to UAW Titans. Now we are going to have another round 2 Universal Tag Team Bracket Championship match, and that is Blade and Viper, the Berserkers. Looks like the Berserkers dropped the capes, Koyon. So if you remember, Koyon, it was our very second event when we started the brackets. The Berserkers faced the Crazy Legs brothers in a very early contest in round 1. And since we've been tied up in the brackets, this is actually the first appearance that the Berserkers have made in the UAW since that match. So let's hope they've kept themselves in shape. Let's hope they've kept themselves in, no ring rust jumping in on them. The Berserkers an absolutely amazing team. I would hate to see that happen to them.
Well, I'll tell you what, just looking at them right now, they look like they're just fine to me.
All right, so Blade and Viper, the Berserkers. Well, those guys get weirder every time I see them, I think, too. right, so Blade and Viper are in the ring, and they are ready for their opponents, and they better be, because their opponents are freaking awesome, Koyon. We were talking about Constrictor earlier being one of the guardians of the light in the UAW. Well, Koyon, you are looking at two men about to be approaching the ring that are the definition of guardians of the light, starting with their own light from heaven, I guess. I don't know, Koyon. Look at that.
So very different from like Preceptor or Bloody Bone or Captain Slaughter's entrances.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Paladin. That is legendary Shadow. That is Hope. So Paladin and Shadow, a lot of, everybody that's a long-term fan of the UAW will know this is not the first time that those two have teamed up. There have been times when they teamed up in 6-man tag team matches with the Radioactive Warrior back in the day, Koyon, to take on folks like the Untouchables. But I think that after Shadow washed out of the World Heavyweight Championship bracket, and Paladin actually didn't get back on board with the UAW until it was too late to be in the brackets, they were both kind of looking at it and said, you know what, let's try something new, brother. And so here they are. That is the Paladin and Shadow. They are Hope.
I really like their name. It makes me very happy and comfortable.
All right, so Shadow pushing Blade back into his own corner there. Two locking up again. I honestly think Shadow was just filling him out, Koyon.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Shadow is definitely a warrior, and he has a warrior spirit. It would not surprise me a bit to find out that that was completely a probing mechanism that he had put in place.
Going for a pin now. Blade out of there after one. Blade an absolute monster, but so far that's not really been a big help to him versus Shadow. Well, now it is, I guess.
Able to turn on a dime in the UAW, Mr. Clark.
Yes, they do, Koyon. They absolutely do. Please call me Crab. Blade now burying Shadow's throat into that second rope. Whipping him into Berserker territory and tagging in Viper. That was a pretty smart thing to do, actually. And Viper dropping a double axe handle onto the lower back of Shadow. Shadow now picking Viper up and taking him for the ride, Koyon.
You cannot possibly underestimate the Shadow and what he might prove. His history proves that he is one of the greatest competitors that has ever stepped through the ropes of the Universal Association of Wrestling.
He definitely holds the record for the most times for holding the Universal Heavyweight title. All right, so Paladin and Viper in there going at it. Paladin large and in charge there, Koyon. Viper now pulling his legs out from under him, though. Yeah, Paladin not taking that. He just flipped him over and going to work on Viper's face with a series of kicks. Kind of weighing out what he wants to do there, it looked like to me, Koyon. Oh, he took too long to figure it out, though. Viper with that shoulder drive. Wow.
Now Blade has taken back over the match and he is putting a beating on the Paladin.
But now Paladin coming back, folks. They're just going back and forth, Koyon. Blade applying a shoulder claw, but Paladin getting up. Couldn't do him any good though. Blade putting him back down, Koyon. And whipping him back over into the Berserker corner. Now they are free to do whatever they want to him, I guess. What are they setting up for here, Koyon? Oh, my lordy! Oh, my. That has to be it right there. That has to be it. Shadow in there with a save. That very well could have been the end of the match right there, Koyon. All four men in the ring there. Chaos could have erupted there. Luckily, it did not. Now, Paladin's still stuck over in. Oh, my God, it has. What happened? Absolute chaos has broken out. Every man, all four men are in the ring now going at it. Paladin over there with Viper. And Shadow over there with Blade. Referee has completely lost control of this match at this point. He's giving him a count, and nope, they didn't listen. Oh, that is so unfortunate. A double disqualification.
Get Quake.
Crisp is better. Fellas, why not leave it to the kids out there? Take sides with either Quake or Quisp.
Or Quake.
Or Quisp. 2 new cereals from Quaker.
All right, folks, welcome back. And we are, it is main event time here, and this is another round 2 match. The winner of this match will proceed into round 3, the final round for the tag team brackets. So this is an important one for both these teams, and obviously the first team is the Fashion Master Killer Kaiso, the Super Stud, and their manager, Dr. Destruction, Fashion and Physique. These guys right here, I'll tell you what, Koyon, some of the tactics they employ in the ring, I do not agree with. That being said, I can certainly appreciate their desire to entertain, and they do it well, Koyon. Yes, they do. They look like they're having a lot of fun with their fans. I'll tell you what, Koyon, that might be the first time I have ever heard Fashion and Physique and their fans basically used in reference to each other ever. But you're right. I mean, they are gaining fans. Listen to the crowd. I mean, it speaks for itself. They're getting a respectable entrance. However, I think the lid is about to blow off this place, Koyon. Listen to this crowd, Koyon. That is Mr. UAW Bob and Handyman, the best friends forever. And this will be Handyman's in-ring return. We did see him return to the UAW last week in a managerial, but he was cleared to wrestle as long as he had that specially engineered cast on. We got to get to signing that thing leading into BODYBASH because I am sure he's going to be a part of it. So this should be a really fun match, Koyon. We've got 4 people in the ring right now who put a lot of interest and emphasis on entertaining their fans. Oh, I love Mr. UAW and Handyman. They are a lot of fun. Handyman and Bob, both of course, have been really tied up in a major problem, major feud, if you will, against Eternal Darkness. That's why Handyman has the cast on now. Yes, I remember seeing the episode where he was attacked in the back by Bloody Bones and Captain Slaughter. clean break from the corner there. Now Super Stud, whipping him over into the side, missing with a drop kick though. And now whipping Super Stud over into his own corner, and Handyman dropping him into a DDT. Handyman now with a leg drop. And another one, Koyon. Well, I'll tell you what, Handyman he looks like he has not suffered from any ring rust himself. I think Fashion and Physique caught a little bit off guard right now. Super Stud doing a great job to knock that drop kick out of the sky, though. Nice twisting that hurt arm, though. But Handyman does have that specially engineered cast. Therefore, he was cleared to wrestle, so I've got to trust in the technology that even that arm twist would not necessarily affect his injury. Fashion and Physique with a double backdrop. Now, Killer Kaiso in the ring now. He's having a good time with his fans. Well, wow. Well, that comes out of my mouth sideways, Koyon. Killer Kaiso and Super Stud both with a very sordid past in the UAW. Very interesting relationship as far as where it all started between the three men. Actually, if you throw Dr. Destruction into the mix. I don't know if you remember this or not, Koyon, but Dr. Destruction actually feuded with both the Fashion Master Killer Kaiso, but it was before he adopted the Fashion Master name. It was just Killer Kaiso. They feuded, and then later Dr. Destruction would actually have an ongoing feud with the Super Stud as well. So, I mean, and now you fast forward all these years later, how times have changed. Dr. Destruction, an absolute wrestling legend in his own right, has really run the gamut on the territories, and these days he's just a manager, but I'll tell you what, he's a darn good one. Now Bob doing some of those new high-flying agile moves that he's been showing off lately. Ducking out of the way of a drop kick from Killer Kaiso.
And now Mr. UAW, Bob has thrown him down and into the ropes and now dragging him into the ring.
Oh my God! Bob jumping up and landing right on Killer Kaiso. Probably stick a fork in Killer Kaiso. He probably is done at this point. No, not really. Coming back at Killer Kaiso, fighting his way out of the Best Friends Forever corner. Now picking Bob up. What's he gonna do here? Chop takes him back down. He should really tag out, probably, Koyon. Now whipping Mr. UAW over into Fashion and Physique side of town. And Super Stud comes in with the assist. Bob reversing the body slam, and yes, a reverse neck breaker.
That would be why we call him Mr. UAW.
And Bob with his own slam. Now picking Super Stud back up. What's he gonna do here? Slings him back into the Best Friends Forever corner, but Super Stud, like Killer Kaiso before, and fighting his way out of there, Koyon. Now Bob finds himself back over in Fashion and Physique territory. Fashion and Physique are executing tag double team moves very effectively, Koyon. I was telling Roadhog about this, how impressed I was with them. Like right there, a good example. Super Stud just tagged. I knew Killer Kaiso was in trouble. There was no reason to wait. He just tagged him and stepped in the ring. These guys, they've changed since last time we saw them, Koyon. They were basically just a joke. They're players right now. And I am amazed to see it. Look at that. There's another example of it. That's not the sort of stuff they used to do. I mean, they were basically just, they were as different as their look is, Koyon. Somehow, though, their look is becoming reminded me of this. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Oh, come on. Why are these two here? Ladies and gentlemen, that's Captain Slaughter, and of course, that crazy Crazy clown guy is Bloody Bone, really tied up with a major nuclear hot feud against Mr. UAW Bob and the Handyman. Those two men right there. See it in their eyes too. These four are just consumed with hate. This match has nothing to do with them. Why are they coming down there? Bloody Bone staying out of the ring. Captain Slaughter stepping into it though. Captain Slaughter in the ring with Mr. UAW Bob and the Fashion Master. Facing off with Bob though. Oh, wait a minute, Roadhog! Oh, give me a break! Give me a break! Oh, man. Oh, wow. So Fashion and Physique will advance into round 3 because the best friends forever have been disqualified thanks to that stunt you just pulled. Boy, they do not look happy about it either. Super Stud is damn near throwing a tantrum there. In the win, guys.